So when we talked earlier about implicit biases leading us to a place of othering other people, right? We begin to see some of the reactions that come off of this, right? There's fear, there's anger, there's aversion, there's superiority. This is what othering does. It makes you think that you're better than, you're more worthy than, more superior than, smarter than anyone else, and that you know what's right. And so when people begin to do things that are outside of what you have been conditioned to believe, it begins to trigger something in you that causes an emotional reaction. And then we begin to turn against each other. So what's going on in our country right now? Because we're having conversations about Black men stepping up and being a part of their family, and how to father and how to love and how to nurture outside of what we've been conditioned to believe about men. Because we've been conditioned to believe that men don't cry, that men aren't emotional, right? That men don't get into that space. Why? Because since we were born, males and females have been conditioned to do certain things. What do we do with our kids when they're young? And we put toys in front of them. For our little girls, we put kitchenettes, and we put dolls, and we put little babies, and we give them nurse outfits and all of those things. And what do we do for our boys? We put them in front of Tonka trucks and trains and cranes and all of these other things. And so we condition them to believe this is how you need to act. This is who you are. This is how you need to be. And so they go throughout life being, and that is reconfirmed throughout their lives, through other people, through the people that they love. And so what happens? They get into those spaces. So why don't you see women in the trades? Why am I the first African-American female 100% minority owned concrete business? Because we are told that that is not our space. We are told our space is for caring and to be nurturing over here. But why can't we all operate in that same space? Because we've been conditioned to not do that.